Dear students, I, Mr. Vishal Shah, Assistant Professor, Krishna Institute of Pharmacy, Karad, once again welcome you all to this my YouTube channel. In previous video, we have seen the introduction regarding the pharmaceutical analysis one subject, in which we have covered few things related to the pharmaceutical analysis, means what is the meaning of pharmaceutical analysis, what actually we are going to do in pharmaceutical analysis. Also we have seen the introduction about the various chapters in this syllabus of pharmaceutical analysis one subject. Now here in this video we are going to see the few terms related to the pharmaceutical analysis, which are the different branches of the chemistry. Also what is the meaning of chemistry. So if you are coming first time to this my YouTube channel, then you can watch my previous videos also and click the subscribe button to get the more videos related to the pharmaceutical analysis. So let's begin with our today's session. Now before starting today's session, just we will see what are the learning outcomes of this session. Means after this session, students will be able to explain the various branches of the chemistry and various terms that are related to the analytical chemistry. So let's begin our this session. Now first we will see what is the meaning of chemistry. Now in your 11th as well as the 12th standard, you have studied the chemistry subject, as well as before in your school level also you have studied the chemistry. So just we will revise what is the meaning of chemistry. Generally this chemistry term deals with the study of matter, including its composition and structure. So these two words are important: composition and structure, and its physical properties and reactivity. So basically in pharmaceutical analysis we are dealing with its composition and structure. So main focus of our pharmaceutical analysis one subject will be depend upon the composition as well as the structure. In chemistry is a measurement based science discipline which generally based on the number of other fields like organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, biochemistry, physical chemistry and analytical chemistry. So you can say that these are the various branches of the chemistry, like organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, biochemistry, physical chemistry and analytical chemistry. One by one we will discuss what is the meaning of these terms. First one is organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is the area of chemistry that involves the study of the carbon and its compounds. Means in the organic chemistry, those compounds which are consisting of the carbon atoms, they are known as the organic compounds, and the study of such materials or the compounds is known as the organic chemistry. Then second term or second branch of the chemistry that we can say is the inorganic chemistry. We will be studying in pharmacy both organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry related to the pharmaceutical substances. Now in inorganic chemistry, it is a branch which studies the synthesis, reactions, structures and properties of compounds of the elements like sodium, chlorine, all potassium, calcium, all these are known as the inorganic elements. So study of such a compounds is known as the inorganic chemistry. Then next branch of the chemistry is biochemistry. Now this biochemistry is said to be a hybrid science, as it contains the bio, that is the biology, that is the science of living organism that you know, and chemistry, that is the science of atoms and the molecules. So biochemistry is the science of the atoms and the molecules in living organisms such as DNA and the proteins. So study of DNA and proteins or the RNA is carried out in the biochemistry. So this is the another subject of your syllabus, that is the biochemistry. Physical chemistry, this is the another branch of chemistry which deals with the study of physico-chemical characteristics of the substance without changing its composition. So in analytical chemistry or in pharmaceutical analysis, we are also dealing with this physical chemistry. So in physical chemistry, here we will be studying the physico-chemical properties of the substance without changing its composition. Say for example, tablet is there, capsule is there. So without changing the contents of this tablet or the capsule, we will be carrying out the determination of the various contents that are present in that tablet or capsule. This field is known as the physical chemistry. Then last and one of the important branch of the chemistry is analytical chemistry. Analytical chemistry deals with the methods for determining the chemical composition of the sample. Means here we will be using various physico-chemical techniques as well as different classical methods to determine the chemical composition of the sample. Now just I will tell you one example. Suppose you will take the example of the tablet. Now you know crocin. It is very famous brand that is used as antipyretic. Antipyretic means what? Which are used to reduce the temperature of our body. Now you all know that when the person is having fever, in that case this paracetamol is generally prescribed. Now actually this crocin consisting of the paracetamol along with the other components. These other components are known as the excipients. Now here in analytical chemistry we are going to determine the chemical composition. Say for example, along with the paracetamol 4 to 5 different excipients are present which improves the role of that particular paracetamol, and determination of every chemical content of that tablet is nothing but its study that is related to the analytical chemistry. So in analytical chemistry we are going to determine the chemical composition of sample. Analytical chemistry is found to be useful tool in nearly all aspects of the chemistry, that is the agriculture, clinical, environmental, forensic, manufacturing, metallurgical and pharmaceutical chemistry. So now we will be dealing or we will be using this analytical chemistry in the pharmaceutical chemistry because we are the people that are related to the pharmaceutical science. So we will be applying the applications of this analytical chemistry to the pharmaceutical chemistry. The technique of this science are used to identify the substances which may be present in the material and to determine the exact amount of the identified substance. So this is nothing but the analytical chemistry. For example, one mixture is consisting of A substance and B substance. So here we will be identifying which substances are present. Only A is present or B is present. And also we will be determining the how much amount, means 80% of amount of A is present. If 80% is A, then 20% will be B, or vice versa. So similarly, we are going to determine the composition, means A and B is present in that particular mixture. Along with that, we are going to determine the exact amount, whether 80% A is present or 80% B is present. So in this way, we will be using analytical chemistry for the determination of the composition as well as the exact amount of that particular substance. Then another term that we are going to study is chemical analysis. Now here, this is the chemical analysis is also one of the application, or you can say term, that is used in the analytical chemistry, where we will be carrying out the analysis of substance by using the different chemical methods. Now chemical analysis may be classified into its 4 different types. Proximate analysis, in which it determines the amount of each element in a sample with no concern as to actual compounds present. Means suppose our substance is consisting of 4 different components. In proximate analysis, we will be determining all 4 components. We will be determining the composition of each element in that sample. So that's why it is known as the proximate analysis. Partial, as word it suggests, it deals with the determination of designated constituent. Similar example I will take. Suppose our mixture is consisting of 4 components and I am interested in determining only one of the component or few components of that sample. That is I want to determine the A sample only. So it deals, or it is known as the partial analysis. Trace constituent analysis. This is also important. Generally, it is used to identify the impurities that are present in the pharmaceutical substances. Trace constituent analysis is a specialized instance of partial analysis in which we are worried about the determination of specified components present in the very minute quantity, because we know pharmaceutical substances must be free from impurities, but actually some small amount of impurities are always present in the every substance. So it is not possible to get the 100% pure substance, but we can get 99.99% of the purity. So whatever the remaining 0.01% amount is there, that will be the impurity, and that will be very minute quantity, and that can be determined by using the trace constituent analysis. And complete analysis means it determines the proportion of each component of the sample. So here we will be determining only which components are present. Here we are not determining the how much is the amount. Partial analysis, we will be analyzing only one or two components of that particular sample. Trace constituent analysis, in which we are going to determine the only substances which are present in the minute quantities, and complete analysis, which determines the proportion of each component. Chemical analysis are often classified on the basis of sample size also. Macro analysis means the analysis which deals with the quantities of 0.1 gram or more. Means depending upon how much sample you are having, 1 kg, 2 kg, 1 gram, 1 milligram. So depending upon that, this chemical analysis can be classified into various again types. Previous classification that we have seen, it was based upon the how we are going to determine the analysis. Here this is based upon the sample size. Then meso analysis, which is also known as the semi-micro analysis. This analysis deals with the quantities which are ranging from 0.01 gram to 0.1 gram. Now you should be able to convert 0.1 gram into milligram. 0.1 gram is equal to 100 milligram. Then micro analysis. This analysis deals with the quantities in a range of 0.01 gram to the 0.01 gram. And sub-micro analysis, this analysis deals with the samples in the range of 0.001 gram to 0.00 gram. In this way, we can perform the chemical analysis depending upon the sample size also. And even if small quantities are present, then we can perform the ultra-micro analysis also. This deals with the quantities which are below 0.0001 gram. In this way, we can perform or we can classify the chemical analysis depending upon the sample size that is present in our sample. Major constituent. Now we will define certain terms related to the chemical analysis. Major constituent means it is a one which is accounting for the 1 to 100% of our sample. Means, for example, in kerosene, major constituent is paracetamol and excipients are the minor constituents. The minor constituent means what? They are existing in the range of 0.01 to 1%. Trace constituents. A trace constituents means they are nothing but the impurities. A trace constituent is presented as absorption of less than 0.01% substances. Chemical analysis is a branch of chemistry which deals with the process or the sequence of the process to identify or quantify a substance or a drug, the compound of pharmaceutical solution or the mixture to determine of the structure as well as the chemical compound that are used in the formulation as well as the pharmaceutical product. Some specific uses of analysis are mentioned as follows: examination of raw material in process as well as the finished product, separation, determination of quantity and quantitation of impurities, to check the strength and concentration of the chemical compound. Then to determine the molecular weight of chemical compound used for the structural elucidation of synthetic compound, quantitative analysis, and the farming, nature of soil as well as the level of fertilizer. In geology, composition of the rock and soil is carried out. So these are the various applications of the chemical analysis. So thank you for watching my videos. If you like the content, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.